So let's talk about personal branding. When I opened Kugler Law Firm, I was not thinking about personal brand. I was just thinking about law firm. You know, you open a law firm, you name it after yourself, you name it after your last name, or if you have partners, you name it after all of your last names, and that's just what you do. However, being in this space, and especially being in the intellectual property space, I decided to personal brand. So let me tell you about a few mistakes that I made along the way. Number one, I had CokerLawFirm.com. I also had CorinneCoker.com. Anybody who's in the branding space will always tell you, go brand your name. So I did so, but I was not actively using the domain. And I actually forgot to hit auto renew on CorinneCoker.com. So what happens? It's sending me emails to an email account that I don't check on a regular. It expired. I did not get back to, I was using Namecheap. I did not get back to them in time, and somebody else purchased, quote unquote, my domain. I didn't own it anymore. And not only did they purchase it, they turned it into porn. So if you go look up CorinneCoker.com, I'm telling you not to, because you will have porn in your computer. So how embarrassing is that for me? So as I'm working on the personal brand, I come up with a new domain, which is Corinne Coker Esquire or CorinneCokerESQ.co. Again, you have to check these domains. CorinneCokerESQ.com was taken, so I'm here with the CO. Not common, but it's also not unheard of anymore. So in changing my personal brand or changing my domain from Coker Law Firm to Corinne Coker ESQ, that also had to be changed in Google. Like many people, I use my Google login for a lot of different websites, and this has proven to be the biggest headache. Some websites were just smooth with the transition from my email address at CokerLawFirm.com to my new email address. Some other sites did not let me in. I've had to contact tech support, and one of the hardest sites is Stripe. And I'm actually not too mad at Stripe, because it proves to me that Stripe is on its A game in terms of preventing people from breaking into your account. I write their tech support, I explain the change in domain names. They called me, they asked me all types of questions. What were your last 2 transactions? What were your last 2 refunds? And I'm like, well, I don't know. I actually don't use Stripe a lot. But I'm like, I don't know, because I can't get into my account. So now, in order to get into my Stripe account, they want me to send my articles of incorporation. They want me to send tax documents. There are 2 other, documents that they want me to upload. And again, I'm not mad because they are, in fact, protecting, my account. But I'm just telling you this story so that you, as entrepreneurs, as you're growing your businesses, think about your personal brand as well. Make sure you grab the domain name for your name. Make sure you put it on auto renew. Look at what you're going to use for longevity, because at the end of the day, I never expected Coker Law Firm to last until, I died. So was it the right thing to bury everything that I owned under that domain? At that time, I thought yes, but now I know better, and I'm just sharing this story with you.